Stanley enjoyed his new life on the Skarloey Railway and got along well with the other engines, all except for Duke, Sir Handel, Peter Sam, and especially Smudger. Back in the old days of the Mid-Solar Railway, the two engines had a big grudge against each other, and they had both battled over who should have been the railway's number 2, which eventually ended up with Smudger being turned into a generator and Stanley into a pumping engine, which they both blamed each other for. Now it seems that the old grudge has returned. Stanley and Smudger glared at each other. That night, the engines were all asleep, except for Stanley and Smudger. Then Smudger spoke up. "I'm shocked to see you back in service, Yankee. You're a danger to the rails." "I should say the same thing to you, Slimeball. At least I was trying to be careful, even if my original rules didn't help." "Pah, I was more suited to be the railway's number 2. "Oh yeah, sure. You were very suitable, Smudger, even if you did derail like 20 times or more." "Yeah, well, at least I didn't fail the railway by flooding the last slate mine. Now go to sleep." Stanley was hurt. That was the one fact that he could not ignore, and it has haunted him up to this very day. The workmen back then never bothered to fix him properly, but he still felt dreadfully guilty, even if it wasn't his fault. Soon, he went sadly to sleep. The next day, Stanley and Smudger were sent to the slate quarry to help Bertram. Soon, Smudger started showing off. "I bet I could get a train together quicker than that rusty red Yankee could." "Smudger, wait. I don't think that's a good idea." And he's gone. With that, Smudger started collecting all the trucks he could find, making a line of 5 trucks. He pushed them up to the incline and went on to the other line, but he didn't know that he went past a danger board. Stanley knew this and didn't say anything, as he still felt hurt by what Smudger had said to him and was hoping to get payback. At the top, the load truck spotted a chance for trickery when they saw that the winch couldn't pull up 5 empty trucks up the incline. "Break it! Snap it!" With a loud snap, the trucks rocketed down the incline. Smudger was surprised and raced backwards as fast as he could. "We can't go any faster. They're going to catch us." And they did, causing Smudger to go faster and faster. Then there was even more trouble. Freddy was waiting at a crossing. Luckily, no one was hurt, but Smudger felt dazed and surprised. His driver telephoned the quarry, and the manager came running to Stanley and Bertram. "Smudger has had a terrible accident at the level crossing. You two need to go and rescue him." "Huh, Bertram can go and rescue him. I'm staying here." Then he told Bertram what Smudger had said to him. "Stanley, you know you weren't responsible for the MSR's closing. You know that. Smudger was only trying to hurt you. But you are both engines, and we must all pull together." Bertram's words had touched Stanley. "You're right, Bertram. I'll go and help Smudger." "That's the spirit, Stanley. Come on, let's go." Soon Bertram arrived, and he took the trucks away. When Smudger was back on the tracks, Stanley came to take him to the steamworks. "It wasn't your fault. Trucks can be troublesome." "I'm so sorry I was rude to you, Stanley. The other engines were right. You are a good engine. What do you say we put all of this behind us and be friends?" "Sounds good to me." So Stanley took Smudger to the steamworks, where the fin controller spoke sternly to him. Ever since that day, Smudger and Stanley have become good friends. And they, along with Duke, Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel, talked about the good old days of the Mid-Sodor Railway.